Hey guys, it's Zach, and today we are going to continue working on our Cobalion Rain Team. Now, originally this was the Virizion Rain Team, but I ended up switching out Virizion for Cobalion and Excadrill for Rillaboom, just for some more overall bulk, and they both still work with this team very well. One thing I do want to work on with this team is I actually want to invest more into special attack on the Dragapult because it's max HP, so I'm usually not actually getting brought down to the Focus Sash. So I'm kind of wasting the Focus Sash, so I feel like I can invest more into special attack and still get the use out of the Dragapult. So here we see Patricia with a Braviary, Incineroar, Lapras, Dragapult, Rillaboom, and Weavile. So this could be a tough team. There's really no weather control. We do see some fake out between Weavile and Rillaboom and Incineroar, so there's there's actually a lot of fake out going on here. And a lot of ice. So I think keeping Cobalion and Rillaboom in the back could actually be beneficial. And I just want to lead the rain here. The Lapras could be scary, but we could work our way around it. So let's see what my opponent wants to lead. Dracozolt and Weavile. So we do have to worry about a priority like Ice Shard or an Icicle Crash coming out from the Weavile and really hitting this really hitting the Kingdra hard, but I feel like our best choice right now is to target that Dracozolt. And I just want to Scald the Weavile to get some damage off. And then the Dynamax will help take hits that we might see from the Weavile. So we are going to see probably the Dragapult, Dynamax, and I could see a weakness policy activating, but if they activate a weakness policy, we're probably just going to end up one-shotting the Dracozolt anyway. We could see something like Assault Vest though. No, there's the weakness policy. So I feel like on my opponent's end, that was a big mistake, not knowing the speed tiers, because you don't have to self-prop weakness policy when I'm going to outspeed you anyway, so I'm going to get the first hit. And that was kind of just a good play on my hand, and actually it was just a normal play on my hand and more of a bad play on my opponent. And we do get the burn on the Weavile, which is actually really good. So here, I think that the Max Wurmwim is going to be the best attack to handle the Lapras. And I just want a helping hand, because I feel like Lapras with a Freeze Dry could actually knock out that Kingdra if we don't one-shot it. And even then, like, I don't know how this Lapras is going to take this. And it does survive. But I think at this point, with this amount of damage, like Rillaboom should be able to come in and clean up, and even Cobalion. Yeah, I knew Freeze Dry. If we didn't one-shot the Lapras, I knew that Freeze Dry was gonna be able to take it back. And it's actually Life Orb. So I wonder if that Life Orb really mattered. And I guess you Throat Chop the Politoed to try to prevent a Pear Song endgame, but at this point I really don't need that. So we're going to bring in Cobalion. So here we could see a Fake Out from the Incineroar, but then you're going to take a really hard hit, or you could Flare Blitz, which is going to be weakened. We'll see a Defense drop, and then we'll see the Berry activate on the Incineroar. And then Scald in the Rain is just enough to take it out. I don't know why the Weavile chose to taunt when it should just have been attempting to get damage out. So we're just going to go ahead and double into this Weavile and close up the battle, and the battle will actually be canceled. I think we played that one really well. It's just that my opponent made the mistake of thinking that it was going to outspeed the Kingdra. They could not have the DLC and be a newer player and not know that Kingdra has Swift Swim, so that can just be a learning opportunity for them. We have our next battle. So here we see Rillaboom, Urshifu, Incineroar, Togekiss, Tentacruel, did I say Tentacruel already? And Heliolisk. So, you know, this is a tough one, because I feel like Rillaboom is actually really threatened. How does Politoed benefit though? I feel like Scald could be really good, Speed Control can really help against this team, and just a helping hand if I can get offensive pressure on the field. So we see the shiny Tentacle, and what I'm worried about is a Follow Me. So I think I really want to go after this Togekiss first. And I feel like it's just safe just to protect turn 1 with Dragapult. You should be doing Follow Me here to avoid the beat up. But Cobalion really threatens both these Pokemon. And we're gonna see the Tentacruel actually Dynamax, so this is pretty cool. I haven't seen anyone really use a competitive Tentacruel, but with Poison and Water being decent typings, I want to see what this thing has. Of course, with Cobalion being a Steel type, one of your stab moves is just not effective. So we do see the Follow Me. And we'll actually see a Berry. We do get a defense boost. Max Hailstorm, so you're going for the Dragapult. And you break the Sash, so... Here, I just want to keep going into the Togekiss, and I actually kind of want to preserve the Dragapult, because I want to say we just see another Max Hailstorm. So unfortunately we do lose Rain Chip. And we'll see another Follow Me come out. And now that I'm thinking about it, with Cobalion having Max Steel Spike, I should probably switch Reflect for Light Screen. Especially because Cobalion's much weaker on the special defense side. And we'll just see another Max Hailstorm. Which is fine. Politoed takes that very well, so that was a really good switch in. So you have Ice Beam. You probably have a Sludge Bomb. Maybe Muddy Water or Scald. So the question is, do you even threaten? We'll actually see a Heliolisk. So the question is, what's the speed tier? Ooh, nice shot. So you activate the weakness policy. Really interesting strategy on something like you don't see a lot. So it was a Focus Sash, so I'm glad that we chose Icy Wind. The question is, does Politoed survive the next attack? Max Ooze. No. But I believe that Heliolisk is just going to go down to... Yeah. So once again, Cobalion just isn't really threatened by anything. So I think here we can just bring in Togekiss and just follow me, just take pressure off. We're gonna see Rillaboom in the back. So essentially what I don't want to do is just to start close combating. Now let's switch in Dragapult, because I feel like you... No, you won't fake out the Togekiss. You'll probably fake out the Cobalion. Oh no, you did fake out the Togekiss. Ooh, Blizzard. So my opponent's actually still in this. What we have to do now is try to take out this Tentacruel with an Iron Head. And actually, that's not even that effective. So I guess we're going to gamble off a Stone Edge. This is a really cool team. And we do land the Stone Edge. It's still not enough. And we'll probably see a Drain Punch come off. Knock off. So now I'm +2, and I'm +2 in defense. So we've seen Sludge Bomb, we've seen an Ice move. We haven't seen a Water move from Tentacruel, actually. And I think with our special defense weakness, we want to go for the Tentacruel. The only thing is bounce can be inaccurate. Muddy Water. And high horsepower, yeah, so my opponent is still in this. And we won't get any grassy terrain recovery. Does my opponent have Protect on the Tentacruel though? And you might think the bounce is going into the Rillaboom. We do hit it. High horsepower, but the grassy terrain is going to weaken that. How much did that do? Can we survive another one? And the Iron Head just closes it off. +1 did okay damage, but once you knocked off the Cobalion, you gave it that +2 boost. And I think we have time for one more. I've been trying to stick to 2 battles, but I think since the first one was so quick, we definitely have time to do a third one. Okay, so we have my next opponent. And we're seeing Sun and Trick Room. That Cinderace could be a problem, and I've actually seen Executor be pretty dangerous in Trick Room. Especially with the NDD, so I want to say we might see some Trick Room, Expanding Force. Rillaboom is really threatened by that Torkoal in Trick Room, and then that Cinderace not in Trick Room. So this is a tough matchup, and then Tyranitar probably carries the weakness policy, so we have to dance around getting it low enough, or getting our Pokemon boost enough where we could take it out immediately. So I think here, maybe a Muddy Water and an Air Slash isn't bad. Because we could see a ally switch. This is actually a really good lead against mine. Maybe I should have launched a Yawn. We're actually going to see Dusclops go back. And the Torkoal. So you gambled the rain coming in. Unless this Executor's Chlorophyll. Oh, thank goodness. We do really good damage on the Torkoal. And just knock out the Venusaur. Awesome. So who do we have now? The Dusclops. What are you doing against the Muddy Water? And let's yawn the Dusclops. We're gonna see the Torkoal protect. So what I want to do here is I want to take away the sun. So I just want to bring in Politoed. And just yawn again. I want to say we see an ally switch. You actually withdraw the for Tyranitar. Okay. So we're going to take away the sand and we're going to get a yawn off. And we're going to weaken whatever move Torkoal wants to do. So that's what's great about yawn. You either have to take the sleep or you put yourself in a situation where you have to just keep switching out. So let's just double into that Torkoal slot. And the battle's going to be canceled. Okay. So you knew I was just going to sit there and stall out the Trick Room, keep yawning your Pokemon, and just keep putting on the pressure with Politoed of all things. That was a great, like, just an execution of leading Politoed in the back and the yawn on the Togekiss, because that is a bulkier Togekiss, so It doesn't do as much damage as I would like, but having that bulky yawn and that bulky follow me, and then the chance for crits with Super Luck and Scope Lens on Air Slash and Dazzling Gleam are actually really good. But anyways, what did you think about the play and the video? What do you think about me taking some HP, investing more in special attack into Dragapult? Let me know all these things down in the comments below. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you, and don't forget to show your support with a like and a subscribe. But anyways, I'm Zach, and I'll see you guys in the next one.